Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So, listen to, I'm not going to play the whole thing, okay? But I want you to listen what she says. I keep telling you to be selfish. Self-preservation is key. So check it out.
Here we are.
That's so cute.
So, Grandma, what is the secret to living a long, healthy life?
Love. I'm really love myself. And I think most people have a problem because they don't think of themselves. They think of everything out there, you know?
Yeah.
But you have got to think about yourself first. You help yourself 1st, you know? And because the reason for that is because you really like yourself.
Right.
You know? You're feeling good about yourself. And that's the only way you can extend it. It has to come from you.
Right.
Now, you have to what? Ladies, you have to be selfish. It's only one you. You can't spend all your time taking care of everybody else but you, taking care of everybody but you. And what does it get you? Tired, worn out, obese, making food your comfort, sacrifice for this person. Everybody but you. If you love yourself, you'll be willing to put yourself first. I hate to say this, but in the BC, Black women, you've been putting everybody before you. Got to take care of everyone. But at the end of the day, can you please tell me who is taking care of you? Who's doing that? Who's taking care of you? Nobody. People will complain about you all the time. Oh, this, all that. And then once you have given your all, you know what's going to happen? And you can't give anymore, you're going to find yourself by yourself. Sorry to tell you. You're going to have to start putting yourself first. There's no way around it. You're going to have to start putting yourself first. If you don't, who will? Black women sit up here, like I said before. How many go to work? You got one person going to work, and then you look up here. What's this all about? One person going to work, but what's all of this right here? How many are on that check? One person going to work. How many are eating off that one check? Can you please tell me? How many eating off that check? I guarantee you it's more, how many eating off that check is more than a person that went to go earn it. She has to go to work. She get her check, feed herself, of course, and her children, and sometimes her man. And then they may have a man that, guess what? Well, he also has kissed them of previous relationship. And I've seen women that are paying their husbands and their boyfriends, what do you call that? Paying their child support to do one thing: keep him out of jail. I kid you not. It's like I know a woman who personally was paying for 3 kids. I can't believe it. Because when you are married and he's got these kids out there, guess what? They're looking at the income, yours included. It's crazy. This is absolutely insane. So I'm trying to tell you, she's right. You have to love yourself. Put yourself first. You run yourself into the ground for everybody else. Guess what? You're gonna be no good. You're gonna crash and burn. And in the BC, after you put yourself first, and next thing you know, you've been used up like a used rat. They're gonna call you, oh, look at her. She's mean and bitter. She's right. You have to love who? Love yourself.
Here we are.
That's so cute.
So, Grandma, what is the secret to living a long, healthy life?
Love. I'm really love myself. And I think most people have a problem because they don't think of themselves. They think of everything out there. You know?
And they do that, guess what? Hoping that someone else is going to love them. That's what I think. They're doing that, hoping that somebody else is going to validate me and love me and respect me. And sometimes it doesn't happen. You end up used. Give. That's a lot of women's problem. Give, trust me, been there. It can be family, friends. Give, give, give. That's why I say sometimes it's time for a reduction in force. Now, it doesn't mean you don't love them. You can love them from a distance. But sometimes you have to set boundaries. But people give, give, and give and thinking they're going to love me in return. Yeah. People right now that are dependent on you, you were thinking, oh my goodness, like I told one lady, I'm like, listen, if you were to disappear today and go to Mars and never come back, I hate to tell you this, but if you think they're going to sit up here and starve without you, you have another thing coming. You can do this that you're doing, run yourself into the ground, all your money going out, 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 go to Mars, disappear, something happens to you, you know? Go to Disney and never come back. Trust me, those individuals, they're not going to starve. They're not going to be on the sidewalk with a sign, will work for food. No, they're going to get off their butts and get a job or get a second job. They're going to make it work. But people do this, I think, thinking it's the right thing to do. You've been trained to do it and thinking everybody's going to love you. And no, in most cases, they will disrespect you. That's what happened. That's your payback. Don't run yourself into the ground for any and everybody. Don't do it. Look at her. Gee, she's 102. How many women have gotten with a man and just give and give and I love him so and I'm going to show him and I'm going to pick up me a dust bucket and he going to learn to love me and we're going to be a family and yeah, about that. He going to love me and yeah. He's the one, you take him into your house. He has access to your resources, your car, your home, your bank account, everything, your body, just everything. You have his children. He get mad about one thing, it might unalive you. Love yourself. Sometimes it's a good thing to really be by yourself so you can maybe kind of get to know yourself. You feel me? Yeah. Be by yourself so you can maybe get to know yourself. And by you getting to know yourself, guess what? You're not going to take disrespect from anybody else. You're not having it. You're not doing it. You're not going to accept Dusty Dan, any man that comes from the seat of poverty D. That's what you're not going to do. Because you love yourself. You know who you are. You don't need validation to say, hey, I have somebody with me. Sometimes it's a good thing to be alone. Why? You need to get to know who you are. You need to get to love you. Real talk. That'd be the best thing you can do. Get to love you. She's 102 years old. If a lot of women had loved themselves, they would still be here. They wouldn't be on that wall, the gun memorial thing wall. If a lot of women had loved themselves and knew to value themselves, they'd be here. They'd be alive today. But sometimes they're not taught that. You understand? She's 102. If a lot of women love themselves and realize the beauty within, working on you, don't pick up a man and make that your project. I'm going to build him up. Good luck with that. More than likely, it's going to tear you down. And in some cases, you might end up in the ground. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's true. She's 102. Look how many young women we have in their 20s. A teen just got killed this week because she was pregnant and it wasn't her boyfriend's child. And guess what? The teen boyfriend looks like he killed her in her own home. In her own home. Kid you not. You have to love yourself. She's 102. Men and women dealing with these men, you're dealing with dangerous dust buckets, can't even being unalived in their teens, early 20s, 30s, unalived. Okay, now she's 42 and beautiful. She's going to pick up a cute, fine dust bucket, unalived. She's 102. I take it she knows something that she's talking about. 102. Again, you have to love yourself. Don't go seeking it from anybody else. If you're an unhappy person, you meet somebody, you're gonna still be unhappy. It's gonna be in a relationship, and it may become toxic. It may become toxic. So please, there's nothing wrong with being alone. It's not. I would rather be alone than to wish I was. Some people right now, or some people are in some marriages and they picked up a dust bucket. And I'm gonna build me up a man. Good luck, pumpkin. And then you look up. Well, it started out okay, and he had a plan, help me get on my feet, and the woman is doing everything. Okay, she's doing everything, and he's doing nothing. And what happened? Well, she's now tired because she sees, oh, hey, that's his thing. This is what he does. He does nothing. And gonna keep on trying to work with it. I'm determined to have me a man. I have to question your sanity. Do you love yourself? I have to question that. But hey, she got a man. Do you love yourself? I do. I have to question that. Do you love yourself? Are you sure about that? If you did, you wouldn't put up with this nonsense. So you got to love yourself. That's the most important thing to do. Love yourself before you can love anyone else. Because listen, people can recognize when people don't love themselves. And guess what? If they see like a low self-esteem queen, that might be their cue to go ahead and jump in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Don't let that happen to you. So she's right. She's 102. One more time for the beauty queens in the back. Just want to make sure you heard that.
Here we are.
That's so cute.
So, Grandma, what is the secret to living a long, healthy life?
Love. I'm really loving myself. And I think most people have a problem because they don't think of themselves. They think of everything out there. You know?
Yeah.
And everything out there and the folks out there, when it comes to you, my darling, I'm sorry to tell you, they don't care. And I'm out.